All right, welcome back, everybody. Just keep pounding away at this because we're getting close here. Anybody listening? It's a Marine. Happy Marine Corps birthday. It is November 10th, 2021. Semper Fi, Devil Dogs. We are on turn 11 out of 12. We are playing Compass Games Combat. We are defending the farmhouse, and we are hurting. I got two guys down, and four with light wounds on him. One's getting ready to run away. Um, and I actually want to see what his options are with the route. Yeah. He will be running away this turn until he's out of LOS. And he is lightly wounded, so the best he can do is um, run and gun or evade. And I think, according to this, I can't even run and gun. Yes, he can. Run and gun is the top one. So, but with the route on, I'm going to evade him. Um, Actually, I think I'd like to evade him over into here and maybe run and gun one of these guys. Anyway, we don't have any cards in our. That shouldn't have gone there. We don't have any cards in our hand. I hit the wrong return to deck on one of them. We're stuck at the order smoke. Oh boy, I forgot we were a -1 too. Smoke rolls across the battlefield. Friendly and enemy shooting is at -1. I'll probably forget that. I'm very good about forgetting these orders. Our orders are going to be fire away, boys. I'm going to aim to fire him. I think with this guy, I might just run and gun him forward. I think I'd like to get him up here to help try and get this guy. Just, I don't know. I'm thinking. I'd like to get him moving. We're going to do that. We're going to run and gun him. This guy, we're going to just keep aimed firing because he's got target rich environment. Definitely aimed firing here because this guy's going to be a problem. Definitely aimed fire here. He's evading. This guy, just thinking, don't mind me. On route, we got to move in directions 5 and 6. He's going to be moving back this way. This guy, what do I want him to do? I really would like to get him up. We're going to have to just keep them there aimed firing. We don't have any really good firing guys, so we're just going to have to keep aimed firing with all we got and hoping for zeros. And he's aimed firing this time. He's my cornerstone. I'd love to get him in there and rally, but that's not going to happen. All right, but I'm not going to do grenades. My experience with grenades in this game is not good, so I think I'd just rather fire. And they're coming fast anyway. Um, German orders. Start with yellow. Down to two of them. We've definitely trimmed the fat on them lately. We have a normal in the open. Going to sneak 5. That works in our favor because when they're sneaking, they're not firing. This guy is actually aggressive. He's still aggressive in the open. That's a rapid fire, and he has a submachine gun, so he can rapid fire too, and that sucks because he can see. If he gets a lucky zero, No, he cannot. Good. That's a wasted order for him then. White. This guy's normal and in cover. I think it was rocks, right? Yes. Normal in cover is evade 6. And he's going to be coming into where we can see him now. This guy is aggressive and in cover. That's evade 6, grenade, and charge. And he can see a guy. So the order is grenade. Let me get the Germans up here and make sure I'm playing these right, because these are things I normally don't get too much chance to deal with. Grenade first, grenade check. Rule 19-0. Alright, 19-0. Grenade check. Huh, that can't be 19-0 because 19-0 is, oh, it's a TQC. Yeah, TQC. So, that goes, he does grenade check first. 5. He has a 4, so he will be doing that. So that's going to be a grenade. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. This guy's normal in the open. Sneak 6-5 and a charge. He's a 3. Does not pass it, so he's going to be a sneak 6-5. All right. This guy is routed in the open. He will route. That's going to be a route 2, and he can only sneak. He barely alive. Sneak 2. We want him. He is worth some points. Um, Good Lord. Um, we are in cover, aggressive. That's gonna be an evade 6. Yeah, he's not within 4, so it is an evade 6. All right, and then we go to red. Red up here is normal in the open, suppression fire. That's gonna be a slow suppress, because he's a rifle. Oh, just stand right out there in the open and play John Wayne. This guy is aggressive in cover. That's going to be an evade 6. This guy is normal in open. That's going to be a running gun 1. Nothing, 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 nothing. This guy is cautious in the open. That's going to be a running gun 1. I think he's running right back to the cover. All right, that's it for red. Blue. Oh, blue's got the advantage on initiative this time. Oh boy. He is aggressive and in cover. That's rapid fire, but he's a car, so that's a aimed fire, and yes, he is going to be my problem. This guy is shaken and in cover. That's a rapid fire. He's going to be an aimed fire. Doesn't scare me too much because he's pretty badly wounded. And this guy is routed and he's not in cover. Fields are not considered blockings or rough, so they are not. Nope. So he's going to route. That'll be a sneak too. And that is enemy orders. Set up the initiative track and get this one going. Um, 7. Blue goes first, and that's going to suck because I didn't put anybody on rapid fire. Charlie goes second if we survive. Then we got Baker. And then we got Abel. And then we got red. Then we got white. And then yellow. All right, impulse number 1 coming up. Blue goes first. Aimed fire, nobody to spot. Can't do anything the first time. Sneak, can't do anything the first time. Aimed fire, can't do anything the first time. Charlie. Actually, I'm going to do Charlie, Baker, and Abel at the same time because we all go through it all at the same time. We got the evade. I'm going to evade him right to here. Try to put the rocks between me and him. Everybody else is aimed fire except him. He's a running gun. I'm going to run and gun him to there. All right, that's going to bring up red. Suppress fire, nothing on the first impulse. Evade 6. We following the creek bed. This guy's a running gun 1. He's going to come down here. This guy's a running gun 1. He's going to come down here. Red's done white. Evade 6. He's going to come down into here. This guy's grenade, nothing on the first impulse. Guy's sneak, nothing on the first impulse. Sneak, nothing on the first impulse. Evade 6. He will duck back next turn. Yellow. Sneak, nothing on the first turn. Rapid fire. He has an SMG. He can actually see him. A range of 7 with an MP40 is -2, -4, -7. So he needs 3 shots for 0. Nothing. That's it for the first impulse. Second impulse. We need help with dice right now. This guy's going to sneak 2. He's going to be there. This guy's aimed fire. He's going to go with this one right here. That's a +1. -2 is a -1. A 0, 1, 2, or 3, and he gets a 1. That was not the help with the dice. Oh, good lord. Man. -2. Down to 18 again. That absolutely sucked. All right. That's done with him. This guy is aimed fire. He will try for him. Range of 9 is a 0. -2. -3. -4, 5, 6. -7. -8. He needs a prayer. Does not get it answered. Charlie. Actually, we'll just do all three of them and start up top again. Because we're all in the same. This guy, going to try to get him again. And, oh boy, I don't think he can really see him. By the rule of the law, that's just, I can't do it. By the rule of the law, it's that whole hex. So he can't do shit. This guy's going to run and gun. Actually, he can't see either now because of the position of the wall. I don't think we can see this guy yet. Nope. So we're going to just run and gun him right to here. Should have left him in position. Aimed fire. Well, we got him or him. I'm going to go for the guy that I really got to get points for, especially I got another kill. That's 0. Sneaking in the open. I think that's still open. Yes. Sneaking in the open. -1. -2. Needs a 2. 0. Nice. We will take the hit. That's going to bring him also up to bold and draw a card. And watch, we're going to get another morale. Light wound. I'll take the light wound. I think that puts him over the edge. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it does. That's going to be a Helpman down. That's 1, 2, 3 points. Oops. 3 only, Greg. Trying to cheat there, but return that to white. Return all these to deck. And bring in an enemy KIA right there. We're done with him. This guy. 0 -2. Needs 2. 0 again. Holy crap. I will take it. He goes up to bold. No morale check, please. Light wound. Good. That's going to take care of the. That really scared me because he already took out one guy. That's a light wound on him. That's a duck back on him. More importantly, he is aggressive. 7, 6, 2. He passes, which means he only loses 1. It goes down to bold. But the biggest thing is you got the duck back on him now. Evade. I'm going to evade him there. Try and get him into here. Aimed fire. This guy still can be a problem, so let's get him while he's easy. Sneaking in the open. -1. So we need a 2. A 1. Holy crap, we're getting the rolls. Bad wound. I think that takes him out. 3. No, not quite. 1 short. He goes down to 5, 1. Equals on the wounded morale check is a reduces 1. He will go down another one. All right, now this guy, same guy. I really want to take him out. That's going to be a -1 for him being in the open sneaking. Oh, that goes back to duck back. And duck back in the open is 0. So we need a. That's not bad. The light wind's been fixed. 4. Yeah, he just loses on the TQCs and stuff. 4. Wow. Light wounds. 3, 4, 5. That will take him out. Discard. Return to deck, 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 and that is another point. Good. We needed that badly. Return to the yellow deck. Alright, that brings up aimed fire here. He will fire at him. That's a -2 for ducking back in the trees. Yes. And -1 for light wound is -3, -4, -5. So we need a 0 and help. And we do not get it. This guy, can't see him, but he can see this guy who is evading in the open. -1, that's a range of 7 with an M3 is -2, -3. So we need 3 shots for 2. Get a 4 and a 2. We got 1 hit. At least no out of ammo. Light wound. We'll take that because that means he's not going to get any closer. Put a light wound on him, and that's going to be a 4, 5, 6, 5, 7. That's going to be 2 down. So he will go to normal. And the duck back goes on him. And that's my guys on 2. Red. Slow suppression. Nothing on, nothing, yeah, we're on 2 still. So that's going to be a running gun in a wall. -2, -3, -4, -5. He needs a 0 and some help. Gets a 1, came close. Nothing. Red. This guy is evading 6, following the stream. This guy is running gunning 1, coming down to here. This guy is running gunning 1. He's going to go down into here. And 9. That's not a duck back. Well, he's going to have to anyway because the next time he's trying to go off desk, no, off the table. So duck back for him. That brings up white, evading 6. He's now in the kill zone. And 5, 4, 3, 2 does not get it, so he's going to continue to evade. He must not see him. Got blood in his eyes or something. Grenade 2. I forgot to place a grenade marker on him. Alright, this time we'll move the enemy character, but only if the closest is 4 hexes away, or the 1 hex he is. Move would place the enemy character adjacent to the friendly character. In a building hex. So he will move one hex closer. Alright, so that's him. This guy is sneaking. 6. Closer to us. Good for us. And the ducking back. So that is it for the enemy. White on impulse 2. Yellow. Running out of yellow. This guy is rapid fire. And he can see this guy. So that's 3 shots. -2. -4. -6. He needs 0. And does not get it. And that is the enemy for impulse 2. We go to impulse 3. Blue. Ducked back. Aimed fire. Nothing on 3. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Alright. Trying to remember where I'm at here. Blue. And impulse 3. They did nothing. Our turn. Impulse 3. So we are running and gunning. And this time it's a run. So I'm going to put him right there. Evading. I'm going to go into here. Everybody else is aimed firing. So that's it. Red. Slow suppression. Nothing. Evade 6. Comes into the smoke. Leave the dead body. This guy is a run and gun 1. He's another one of those ones that should not have been run and gun. He should have been sneak 1. I'll move him back. Bad wounds cannot go above sneak. Alright, and this guy ducked back. And that is it for red. White. Evade 6. And he's going to continue to evade because he didn't recognize the danger. Actually, he hasn't fired for a while, so maybe he didn't even realize he's sitting in the window of the building. And this guy's been moving, so there's been no fire. Maybe they think they already got it. This guy, 3, is, gotta read this. Enemy will throw the grenade up to maximum range of 3 hexes. Place grenade marker on the target hex and remove the grenade target marker. We'll put the grenade in the target hex now. Oh boy. No, he was there. So he just threw a grenade in an empty hex because that guy just got killed. Yeah, by him in the second impulse. Okay, we're doing all that for nothing. This guy is sneak, nothing in the third. Ducked back, nothing. Wait is done. Yellow. We don't have a lot of yellow left either. This guy is a rapid fire. Again, 3 shots for 0. He got, the -6. -2, -4, -6 for the range because the machine gun, -9. So he got a 0. He needs another 0 to get it. Actually, don't even think he can get it. -6 is a -9 would be a 0, -4, and he's a 5-3. Yeah, he can't get it. That would be a negative negative. So he just fires away looking for a running out of ammo because he's no good. Good, that scared me because I rolled 2 zeros in a row. That's it for yellow. Just one guy left on the board. Impulse 4. Blue. This guy's sneaking 2. Get more points for him if he gets off the board too. This guy's ducked back. This guy's aimed fire. We'll go for him. 0, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, 7, 8. He is another impossible shot, so he's just looking to see if he runs out of ammo or not. He does get a low ammo marker. He's kind of sitting there, put his rifle up on the rocks and is firing blind. We can remove that too. Um, that's it for yellow. Or no, no, blue. We were doing blue. Come on, Greg. My guys. I'll do them all three, starting up top because we're all three in order. This guy is going to fire 3 shots, range of 5 with an M3. 0, evading in the open, -1. So we need 3 shots for 6. 8, 2 and a 5, 2 hits. First hit, close call morale check. 5, passes it. Second hit, bad wound. Doesn't go past that one. That evade will go to a duck back. We'll put a bad wound on him. And it's a, oh, we already put a bad wound on him. Didn't put a duck back on him. That's going to be a 2 to pass. He gets an 8. That's going to be down 2 to shaken. We did not run out of ammo. More importantly, that threat is over. Running gun. We can actually see him in the hedge. Range of 6 with a BAR. 0. He is grenade in a hedge. -1. 2 shots for 4. Get 1 hit. Bad wound. And he's aggressive, so it's going to be 7 -3 is 4. 0 on a morale check for weapon, no effect. Okay. More importantly, we didn't run out of ammo with him. Aimed fire for this guy. He can't see him. We can go for him. He is evade sneak in the long grass. -1. Range of 0. So -1, -2. Needs a 2. Gets a 2. Light wound. His second light wound. He will no longer be sneaking. Doesn't matter. It was the last turn. Well, he would have gone a little closer. That's going to be a -2. He needs a 2. 9. That's an epic failure. That's 3 levels down. He goes the route. Aimed fire here. We're going for this guy. Yeah. He's a threat. This guy up here is a threat too. We'll go for him. 0, -2. Needs a 2. It's a 3, nothing. He's evading. Made him into the rocks. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and evade him down here. So he has no LOS to anybody. Then maybe we can try and rally him. This guy, -2. Yeah, -2. He needs a 1. Go! Corman up. Bad wound. Doesn't kill him, but basically takes him out of the equation. That's -4. He needs a 0 or 2. Gets a 7. Goes down 2. The cautious. But we might as well just keep doing what we're doing here, I think. -2. Duck back in the trees. I think still -2. Yes. Um, -2. That's it. He needs a 2. We get a 3. Nothing there. This guy, he got choice. So might as well go for him. -2. Range is still 0. -3, -4, -5. He needs a 0 and help. Doesn't get it. This guy, can't see him. He can see him. He can see him. And he can see him. This guy's probably the more imminent threat, ducking back in the open. Be a 0. Range of 7 is going to be a -2 for the submachine gun, so we need a 3 shots for 3. A 0 is going to get him a morale. We don't have any left. And one hit only. We'll take the one hit. At least we didn't run a close call morale check. Damn it. 4-3. And he passes it. Good Lord Almighty. All right. That's our guys on Impulse 4. Goes to red. Red slow suppress. And he really can't see him because that crosses that in that hex. So that's a no-go there. Guy's evading 6. Nothing, nothing. This guy sneaks 1. He's ducked back. That's it for red. White. He's ducked back. He's ducked back. He ducked back. He ducked back. Yellow. Only got 1 yellow left. He's rapid fire. He needs a wing and a prayer. 3 shots for nothing. He's just looking to run out of ammo. And he gets a low ammo. He's just firing wildly. That is the end of Impulse 4. We are at the end of turn 11. We will reset the initiative track, move the turn counter to the final turn 12. That's 37 minutes. I think I'm just going to wrap this up on the same video. Run and gun, he's done. Duckbacks, there's no rallies, reloads, anything like that going on. Nope. We'll go ahead and, oh, the grenade, but that explodes harmlessly. Yeah, nobody even around there. No frag, no damage, 1 smoke. Return that to deck. We're going to get rid of all this smoke anyway, so we'll just use 1 of them. All right, that's all the smoke. Oh, no, it isn't. This one goes. That one flips. That one goes. I missed this last time. That one should be gone. There should be 1 here and another one here. Nope, not on that. I miss things. Yes, I do. All right, I think that's it for smoke. Discard all cards. And I did forget that -1 again, didn't I? I'm horrible for that. We draw on turn 12 for ours. Randomly draw a guy from me. I'm going to be given a hide order this turn. That one I can. That one I can do. And that's going to suck. Oh, we got two of them. Odds, evens. Odds. Yeah, evens it is. So he's good. Remove all orders. He's not doing anything anyway. So that's a good thing. Um, put a hide order on him. He tripped and fell. Well, that means he can't rally, but doesn't really matter. Oh, you know what? We forgot about this guy. He was sneaking too. He would have gone there, off the edge of the board. Um, back to the cards. Losing track of what I'm doing. And we got poor initiative on that draw too. German orders for yellow. I think there's just one yellow left. He's aggressive and in the open. Running gun 6-5, but he can't. He's a bad wound, so that's going to be a sneak 6-5. All right, that brings up white. He is shaken and in the open. Hide. This guy is aggressive and in cover. Running gun 5-4 or charge. He can't charge because he's badly wounded. And he can't see that guy anyway, so that's running gun 5-4. Bad wound, can't run and gun. That's gonna be a sneak 5-4. Starting to remember that. More whites right here. Route. He's in the open, so he's got no choice. Sneak 3-2. And this guy down here is normal in the open. And that is sneak 6. That's going to get him nowhere. All right. Red. This guy is normal in the open. Running gun 6. This guy is aggressive in the open. I'd say running gun 6. This guy is normal in the open. Running gun 6. So he can't run and gun, so it's going to be a sneak 6. And this guy is cautious in cover. Evade 3-2. And he's a light wound, so he can evade. Blue, and we got to reshuffle. Not much blue left. Right here, he's cautious in cover. Rapid fire. That will put an aimed fire on him because it's a bolt action. And this guy is shaken in cover, which I think is the same thing. Rapid fire. He gets an aimed fire. And this guy is routing in the open, so he will route 3, which is a sneak 3. And he will go off the board, which is points for us. That is orders, my friends. Final turn. Here we go. Oh, set up the initiative track. Can't do anything without that. We suck this time. Our best is 50. 39, red goes first. 45, blue goes second. Baker goes third. We only have that one guy that can do anything. The other one hid. Oh, shit. My guys are all aimed firing. I am horrible about that, too. Went and put that one hide on and forgot everybody else. But everybody's aimed fire, and it's the Alamo right now. Actually, it's clearing up where I'm not as worried as I was earlier. We got some good hits that one turn. All right. 92s are next. So we're looking at 63 yellow. 92 is Charlie. 98 is Abel. And white pulling up the rear with a 99. All right, now we can do this. Final turn, impulse 1, red. Run and gun in 6. He's made it out of the killing zone there. Run and gun 6 down here. Sneak, not this turn. And evade 3. 3 is into the trees. Go to blue. Aimed fire, nothing. Aimed fire, nothing. Baker. We got an aimed fire and an aimed fire and a hide. Yellow. I think there's only one yellow left. He's a sneak, nothing. Charlie. All aimed fire. Abel. All aimed fire. All one of them. White. Hide. Sneak 5. Can't do anything first impulse. Sneak. Can't do anything first impulse. Sneak. Can't do anything first impulse. Go to second impulse. Firing impulse. Red. Running gun. He can see, so he must fire. He's a clear target. -2, -4, -5. He needs a 0. Gets a 5. Nothing for him. Red down here, running gun. He can see him. We'll go ahead and fire at him. He's more likely to see him than that. That's a range 7. -2, -4. He needs a 0 or a 1. Gets a 5. Nothing going there. This guy's sneak on 2. He can sneak 6, which is going to move him right here. And this guy is evade 2 this time. Going to move him right to there. Blue. This guy goes off the board. That's a point for us. He's routed. Return to deck. Return to, oh, not unprepared. Return to blue deck, return to deck, and return to deck. This guy's aimed fire. He can aim fire. He's going to go for him. That's a 0. -1, -2, -3, 4, 5. He needs a 0. Nothing. This guy's an aimed fire. He can see him. That's a 0. -2, -3, -4, 5, 6, -7, 8. He needs a prayer. Nothing. Actually, I don't even think he can get it. We're just more rolling for out of ammo. Baker. Baker. One Baker up here. Get this guy before he sneaks out of there, maybe. That's a range of, I got him or I got him. I'm going to get this guy. He worries me a little bit. This guy, not so much, because I think we can get him with him. 2 shots for -2. BAR range of 6, 0. So we need two shots for 3. We get 1 hit. Light wound. Top of bad wound will make him almost completely out of action. It also means that he's not going to do anything. Ducking back. He's aggressive. 7 -4 is 3. 8. He's going to go down 2. -2 goes to normal. Baker rather. This guy right here. We got to get priorities here. I don't think he's going to hurt us at all. So we're going to go 0 to him. He is running gun in long grass. 0. 0 for range, 0 for cover, 4. Gets a 9. Oh boy, low ammo for our troubles. And we're hiding down here. That's Baker. Yellow. Only 1 yellow, and he is sneaking. And he will sneak 6. Charlie. Aimed fire. I'm going to again take him. That's a 0. 4 -1 is 3. Oh no. He's out of ammo. Um, Charlie. He's routing. I don't really care much about him. Technically, that's a shot right there. Doesn't go by the artwork, it goes by the hex. So that's a 6-0 sneaking in the open. -1. Needs a 2. Oh, we got a hit. Bad wound. That's going to take him out. And that's an Ober. That's another 2 points. 25 points. We're actually doing pretty good despite our losses. I've already taken out our kills. I've not taken out my light wounds because I don't know what's going to happen. And I have just used my last enemy KIA. That's all right. We'll start using US ones if I have to. That's everybody KIA. Problem with big battles, I can make some more of them too. I'll make more KIAs. Can never have too many of them. When I made the module, I made everything exactly as the board game, what you get out of the box. Good thing about Vassal, you don't have to adhere to that. That was my Corman. That brings up this guy. That's blocked, so we got choices on him or him. or him. We'll go with this guy. Range of 5 is 0, -2. Needs a 2. Gets a 2. Wow. KIA. Nice. That's another soul dot. Another point. Now just move one of these guys down there. There's enough dead bodies up there. That brings up this guy, aimed fire. He can see him, not him. We'll go for him. 9. We have a rifle. 0. He is sneaking in long grass. -1. -2, -3, -4. So we need a 0. Gets a 6. Nothing. This guy is aimed fire. Range is 7. Sneaking in the open is a -1. 7 with an M3 is -2, so -3. 3 shots for 2. 9. We're low on ammo. And no hits. All right, that is Charlie. Abel. Just got one guy left up here. He doesn't worry me too much. Range of 9 with an M3 is -2. Running gunning in the open, -3. 3 shots for 7. Oh, not 7, 4. And we actually got 3 freaking hits, and he goes up to, holy crap, he just riddled him. I think he was berserk, and I took it off of him, but that's all right. We go up to bold. 3 hits. First hit, bad wound. Second hit, enemy event. Let's do this one at a time then. Bad wound. I'm going to take off his running gun. Put a duck back on him. He goes to minus, he needs a 0 or a 1. Fails it, so he's going to go down 2. Discard that. Enemy event. We roll a d10. We get an 8. Oh, reinforcements. Place new enemy characters in hexes 113. It's not going to matter. This is the second reinforcement they've gotten. 113, 114, 115, 16, and 17. They're all aggressive, all alert. I got to roll their orders. All right, first one, 0 is going to be an evade 5-6. Second one, 3 is going to be evade 6. Third one, 0, evade 5-6. Fourth one, 9, sprint 6-5. And the last one, 1, evade 6-5. All right, and were they picking up on impulse 2? So any of them that got to go and were already on the second number. So that was it for second hit for Abel, so we got to do this. And we're going to shuffle the cards and draw for second hit. Light wound. 3, 4, 5, that kills him. And the third hit, close call. He will be another dead body. And another soldat. All right, I like it, I like it, I like it. The northern flank we've got taken care of. I think we're pretty well down here too. This guy still kind of scares me. Everybody else is wounded. These guys aren't going to make a difference. White, impulse 2, hiding, ducked back, sneaking 3. Going to go that way. Sneaking 6 is going to be a duck back. Evading 5 or 6 rather is going to be down. And sprinting 5. Impulse 2 is going to take him to there. And that'll be a duck back. Impulse 2 is over. Impulse 3, red. Run and gun 6. He has a run this time, so we're going to there. This guy's a sneak, nothing on 3. This guy's an evade 2. Move him down here. This guy's going to be evade 6. He's going to move to there. Blue. We got an aimed fire on 3. No go. Baker. Aimed fire, nothing. Can't spot anybody. Baker. Can't spot anybody. Both of them's aimed fires, so they're doing nothing. Yellow. Last yellow's going there, so we just got to evade. This is 3, so we're back on that first number, 6. And he goes to 5. He'll come up here and share with him. Charlie. Just spotting. Trees block. Trees block, so no spotting. Charlie's done. Abel, again spotting. Nobody to spot. White. Hiding. Ducked back. Sneaking. This is 3, nothing. Ducked back. Ducked back. And this guy's evading. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Comes up to here. He doesn't see anybody, so he doesn't duck back. That's it for impulse 3. Impulse 4. Final impulse of the game. Red. He's a running gun. He is gunning. He can see this guy. That's a range -2, -4. He needs a 1. Gets a 0. Son of a bitch. And he's aggressive. Not berserk. They don't go berserk on firing. Good lord, bad wound too. Good lord, that's gonna cost us. Bad wound. 4, 5, -3 is 2. Doesn't pass, goes down 2. This guy's sneaking 6. This guy's evading 2. Hold on. He should have evaded 2. Oh, full 3. I was going to say. We're on the 4th impulse. This guy's evading 6. He's going to come down to here. Like I said, they're all not doing anything anyway. They're not going to make a difference. Blue. At this point, it's pretty well all cut and dried. One guy that worried to aim fire. He's just shooting to see if he needs out of ammo. Does not. Baker. We can fire on this guy. I'm going to go ahead and fire on this guy. Try and get 2 kills out of these guys. He's range is 6 to 0. -2 for ducking back in the hedge. No, -1. So that's 2 shots. Oh, we got this. Can't see him. Smoke. I believe that is blocking. $18-0. I believe that's blocking. It makes sense if it is. -4 modifier. Actually, that's if it goes through the 1. Yeah, it does. -4 modifier. That'd be a -5. So he'd do 2 shots for 0. I think we're just going to go up here. Hiding in the open. -2. 2 shots for 3. Oh, we got 2 hits. Probably best we did that. Close call morale check. 5, 2, 0, 9. He fails the morale check. Fails a regular morale check. Goes down 2 levels. Can't get any worse than that. And 1 more. Getting a lot of the close calls. Bad wound. That's going to take him out. Another sold at a victory point. Gotta keep moving these KIAs closer. Oh, what? That was Baker. He shouldn't have gone yet. It doesn't matter. Oh no, Baker is the one we're doing. Baker. This is Charlie. So this is Baker here, and he just got wounded, so he's ducked back. He can't do squat. And he's Baker there hiding. So Baker's done. Yellow. Just got yellow up here evading. Six this time goes down into the crowded hex. Evading 5 goes up to here. Charlie. Aimed fire. See if we can get 1 more kill out of this. Go for him. Range 6. He is running, gunning in the open. He's been lethal. He pissed me off. He's the one that killed my guy up there too, and he took him off on the run. And I think he's the one that took him. No, the blue guy took him out. -2, -4, 0 or a 1. God damn! He is absolutely ruthless. Close call morale check. Thank God for small favors. 4. He needs a 0. Pass does not, so he's going to go down another one. He's shaking. And that's it for him. Red. This guy's sneaking 6, goes into the creek bed. This guy's sneaking 2. He's going there. This guy's evading 6. He's going to go right here. What am I doing red for? Undo that, undo that, undo that, undo that, undo that. Because why am I doing red? He already running gun. I'm supposed to be doing a Charlie. Dumbass. I got confused. And I shouldn't have had a name. Oh, he did. He just ran out of ammo, so he can't fire. He's Baker. Tucked back anyway. This guy's Charlie. He can fire. Good Lord, I'm getting messed up here. We're going to fire for the guy that can actually hurt us, even though he's done. 0. Running gun in the open. -1 needs a 2. Oh, yeah, we're good. Minus needs a 2. 6 doesn't get it. This guy's going to do the same thing. -1. Yep, -1 only. So he needs a 3. 1, good. Got a hit. Friendly event. I have gotten more friendly events in this. Well, it's a big battle. That's why you're turning on a lot more cards. Friendly event defending. 8. As a wound result caused by a friendly character, wound is automatically KIA. Increase morale of attacking character by 1. And that will berserk him, but I don't think he can do that. Well, yeah. And then remove 1 light wound from the character. Gladly, that'll save us some points. Remove any low ammo or no ammo markers from the character. Friendly character may immediately change your order, but I don't want to. So that turns into a KIA. And that's another Soldat. So we get another victory point. We'll just keep moving them kills closer. All right, that was this guy. This guy's aimed fire. The only one he can see is this one or this one. I'm going to go for the easier one, sneaking in long grass. -1. 10 is still a 0 for an M1. Yes. So -1. -2, -3, -4. So we need a 0. Gets a 9. So we are low ammo. That's not going to matter. And this guy's aimed fire. We're just going to try and take him out. Range 7's -2. Ducking back in the open is a 0. So -2. We need 3 shots for 3. 5 misses. 8 and a 1. 1 hit. Light wound. Is that going to be enough? No. That's what we're going to end on. It'll be a -2. He needs a 2. Passes that, so he only goes down 1. And that is the end of Charlie. Abel. 1 guy left. Nobody to fire at. Brings up white. Ducked back. Sneaking 2. Evade 6. Ducked back. Evading 25. Oh, that's yellow. Ducked back. That's going to be it. That's the end of the game. So now we've got to go through our huge battle. Okay, we already kept care of their kills. We didn't capture anybody. We didn't get to nothing there. Um, enemy that routed off the board, we already accounted for them. No enemy characters in any building, so we get 5 victory points for that. 4, 5, it takes us up to 34. Friendly character in possession of papers, no. At least one friendly character in the building hex at the end of the game. We do have that. That's going to be 3 more. 37. Each friendly character killed, I already took care of them. We did not take care of the characters alive but wounded, so we got to remove 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to take us down to 33. All right, 33. Well, we still got a superb victory despite losing 3 KIA and 4 wounded in action out of our original team of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we had a lot of casualties. Barely hung on. As far as kills, good lord, I'd say 20 at least. And I'm just remembering that I took like 3 or 4 of them off. At least 20. And just about every German on the board is wounded, except the reinforcements that came in. I think they see the carnage, and they will just yeah, everybody on the board is wounded except for the reinforcements. They're going to see the carnage, drag their buddies out of there, and get the hell out. That was a good victory. We won it. Thanks for joining me. That was the Farmhouse by Compass Games in combat. One of my favorite games. Reminds me a lot of Ambush. These big battles, you'll never get them in Ambush. Takes forever to play, as you see. That took me a good, how many hours? Each video is about an hour, probably about 12 hours total. But well worth it in my opinion because it just had me on the edge of my seat the whole time. We will see you later. Again, victory despite the casualties, and that's because we got a lot of kills. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.